Hey everyone. Can you guys see me okay? Can you hear me okay? Can y'all give me a thumbs up if you can hear us? Can you give us a thumbs up? Okay, good. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and thank you. We're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm trying to make sure that I have the calls muted as people come in. I'm always having problems with this thing, so if you can mute your own phones, that will be lovely. I'm trying to do it as people come in, but I don't want to keep doing it because I'm going to be talking. Okay, hi everyone, this is Erana Tyler. I'm an Ambassador Diamond, and my husband James Tyler, who's also Ambassador Diamond with It Works. We're so glad to have you guys join us tonight. We want to give you some little background information about us and how we started. So we're real crazy, so we have a good sense of humor. We're not going to be sitting here stuffy and uptight and all that kind of stuff. And if y'all know us, then y'all know how we are. We're a little silly at times. So we started this business in September of 2012. Oh, somebody's jumping in. We started this business in September of 2012, but before joining It Works, I used to work for the federal government. I had 16 years of service. I used to work for the Marshal Service, which is under the Justice Department. And coming into the business, I was making 6 figures a year at my job, my 9 to 5, but I was living paycheck to paycheck. I was swamped in debt. Actually, we both were in this coming into the business. If you all can mute your phones out, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I was living paycheck to paycheck, trying to pay bills, didn't have enough money to pretty much do anything. My husband, who is a homicide detective with the police department, he's been on the force for how many years?
This is my 20th year.
20th year with the police department. And we were introduced, and actually my husband was actually introduced to the business before I was. Ronessa Brown, who you all know, who's also Ambassador Diamond, she's the top money earner. She's the number 3 money earner in the company. We were friends before It Works. So what happened was, you want to tell them?
Basically, bumped into her on my daily day in DC on several occasions, and she just actually I saw her posting on social media the raps and some results, and I was saying, hey, I need to try whatever that is you're doing because of my trouble areas. Then we kind of brushed it off, and then I saw her down near the courthouse one day, and she was talking to ended up being Jennifer Lucy, and I said, hey, what you doing? And she was saying, signing up somebody, you better get with me, you better call me. If y'all know Ronessa, then you know what I'm talking about. I said, all right, cool, I'm gonna get with you. So brushed it off again. And then I guess the man above had a vision, because coming down Pennsylvania Avenue, who's beside me in traffic? Ronessa. So we riding down Pennsylvania, and I'm waving, and I'm like, where you going? I told you, I'm out here trying to get this money, and she was going to meet somebody else, and I said, this is crazy. So I ended up contacting her for real this time, but I told her I was going to have Erana call her and see what's going on. And she could probably pick up.
And then, okay, so what happened was after he met with her, he came home and he tried to tell me about the business opportunity. And I was skeptical. I wasn't interested in doing anything besides working and coming home to take care of the family. So I knew I needed that extra income. However, I was like, okay, I don't have time. I'm busy in the evenings. I was working 9 to 10 hour days. I just knew that I wouldn't be able to fit this into my schedule. I thought about it long and hard because I knew I needed that extra income. Because remember, I said I was living paycheck to paycheck, although I was making good money. But I knew I needed to do something. I knew I needed to bring some extra money into this house because my husband was paying for everything. He was pretty much taking care of the family, but I was working. So when we used to go out to dinner, he used to say, okay, let's take turns paying for the bill. And he would look at me and I would put my head down like to say, you know what, I don't have the money. We were taking the kids out shopping. It was like, okay, it's your turn to buy the kids tennis shoes. And I couldn't give it to them because I didn't have that extra money because my bills took everything. So I knew that I needed to make some extra income. So what I did was he told me that he wanted me to meet with Ranessa. So I said, you know what? Okay, I'll go meet with her before signing up because I definitely want to see and hear about what he's trying to get me involved in. So I met with her and we was probably at her house for maybe an hour or less because it was late at night. And she showed me a bunch of emails from her computer about people interested in the business opportunity and the products. She was like, look, it's really a lot of people that's interested in this business. They want this wrap. You should definitely get involved. It's going to be a lot of money for you. I told your husband that, you can make a lot of money. And she also used to say, I'm going to make your wife rich. So she used to say, you know what? I'm going to have your wife is going to be a millionaire. This company is going to take off and she's going to be a millionaire one day. We talk about that now. So I thought about it. She gave me a wrap. I didn't sign up on the spot. I took the wrap home. And the next day I tried it on my husband. And the reason I tried it on him first is because he was so interested in using the wrap. So when I came home and tried it on you, we took it out. We took before pictures. We wrapped him up. He took 2 bottles of water. He drank his water. I think we kept it on longer than 45 minutes. And the results were just simply amazing. We put the before and after pictures together, and that just blew us away. From that point on, I think we were on our way to the mall or something, so I still didn't contact her. Can you believe this? I was still messing around with this opportunity. So I still did not contact her right away after I saw those results. So she reached out to me. That's why it's very important for everyone to follow up. So she followed up with me and she reached out and said, hey, what are you going to do? Are you going to do this business or what? And I said, yeah, you're right. I'm so glad you called me. So when she called me, she said, okay, it's $99 to get started. And I said, oh, okay, $99. And of course, remember, I didn't have any money. I was living paycheck to paycheck. So my checking account balance was really zero at the time when she asked me to pay $99. So I looked over at my husband, my sweet husband right here, paid for my startup kit. And he gave me his credit card, and that $99 got me into this business. September 4th, 2012 was the day that our life had changed, and we didn't even know it. Okay, so long story short, okay, so I started doing the business finally. I had people reaching out to me because I posted his before and after pictures. So a lot of you on this phone may have seen his before and after pictures because they're still using them today because they were so great. So I had so many customers and people just reaching out to me about the products. I was like overwhelmed. And he can remember me reaching out to Ranessa, like, everybody wants this and I don't know what to say. I'm new to this business. I have no clue what I'm talking about. Please help me. So as you can see, people were calling left and right about these products just like they are today. Fast forward 2 months later, same month, I started working the business. And I was able to balance and do both businesses at the same time. I was doing my 9 to 5, and then I will also incorporate, it works in my schedule as well. Okay, so for all the people that are on the phone right now who are working 9 to 5, I found a schedule that worked for me. So I used to get up super early in the morning. I am really big into exercising. So I used to get up like at the crack of dawn before anybody got to work. I used to work out maybe for an hour or so. And because my hours were super early, I used to try to fit my business in, my It Works business. So I would send out emails, text messages, sending stuff out to people saying, hey, look, I just joined this new business. It's great. The products are all natural. You definitely should, reach out to me and let me know if you want to purchase something or if you're interested in a business opportunity. So I was working my business. Lunchtime, I would do the same thing. And once I got off from work, I would have wrap appointments. So I remember, and I know you can talk about this too, when I started doing wrap appointments, he used to come home from work and see all these people lined up to get wrapped. So you can talk about that part.
Yeah, like she said, I'm coming home from a long day in DC, and I come home and I got 7 people in my kitchen, living room. Some of them with their boyfriends who, I felt like I saw them around the way right before I got off work. So I was like, what's going on? She was like, I don't know. All these people keep calling me saying they want to put this rap on them. So I was like, okay, so how much money you make? And when she told me, I said, okay, I'll deal with it for a little while. So this was like every day. And then she was going somewhere, it might be 5 people where she was going, or it just was going crazy. And then she was making her rap cash pretty much every day. So
and that's what pretty much kind of drew me to the business, the rap cash, because I was living paycheck to paycheck. Like sometimes I wouldn't even have money for gas some days. Sometimes I would have to take off, and my husband didn't even know that I was living like that. We had separate accounts, and then when he would fall asleep at night, I was scraping money off his dresser just so I could pay for lunch or put gas in my pocket. That's how bad it was for me, and he didn't even know that. So that rap cash really helped put gas in my car. It helped, buy me breakfast or buy me lunch. So I really, really love rap cash. That's why when he came home, I had people in my kitchen that I was rapping on a daily basis. On the weekends, I was doing rap parties, and I used to tell them, like I knew I had to like sacrifice time away from my kids and my family on the weekends, but they knew what I was trying to do. They knew I was trying to make money for the family. We needed to pay off a lot of bills, and I was trying to leave my job. So I had to sacrifice some of the days with the family on the weekend and work my business. But that rap cash was just like simply amazing. I was making so much money on just rap cash on a weekly basis. So him coming home, seeing all these people in there, I was like, look, it is what it is. Look at the money that's piled up on this counter right now. Do you want some, or what you want for dinner? So the rap cash is really what kind of helped us live day to day. In 3 months' time, they had something called the Get Out of Debt bonus, which is a big bonus that the company put out, which is currently going on right now, but it's called the Go Fast bonus. It was a $10,000 bonus. So normally do Christmas time, and he still don't know this, so he's probably learning a lot of stuff right now as I share with you guys. Christmas time came around, I was doing payday loans. So payday loans would help me buy gifts for him and my kids and my family. I would do this on a regular basis because my mortgage had to be paid, my car notes had to be paid. So when it was time for the holidays, I didn't have any money. So in order for me to come up with my half of the money for gifts, I had to get a payday loan. So when I joined It Works and I promoted to Diamond by December, that really helped me take care of the holiday gifts and money that I needed for my family, for my kids for Christmas. So remember that time that I got the bonus and I had the It Works card and I had the money loaded on there because I got that $10,000 bonus plus my residual monthly commission for going Diamond. And do you remember I was like, I got this. I got this. I got my card. I got my bonus. I'm buying all the Christmas gifts. Remember that time when we was out? So that was like a lifesaver for us that the company offered these big bonuses because I really, truly needed it at the time. We needed it at the time. After that, I ended up getting another bonus. So I was working my butt off. And what did you think about that when I was steadily working? Charts all over the place.
I didn't know what was going on. I was just happy to see her finding something she liked to do and making money doing it.
But did you think that this is something that I would have been able to take off with? Because this was new to me. I've never done network marketing before. He's come to me with numerous things saying, you know what, maybe you can do this. Maybe you can be a fitness trainer. Maybe you can do this. And I always used to be like, no, I'm not doing anything. I got these kids. I got this job. I can't fit anything into my schedule. He was the one that was always going out, venturing out, doing other businesses to bring extra money into our family. He was the one that was doing everything for us. So when this business came along, he was like, who is this person? Like, I can't believe this is you, that you're actually doing this business and you're taking off with it and you're bringing in this much money. So do you remember, and I think, what was you say when you asked me how much did I make or something like that? Mm-hmm. What happened when you...
Which one?
You said you knew that it was getting crazy when I stopped telling you how much your checks was.
Yeah. She would tell me, like, I guess the
first couple of months,
6, 7, 8 months, she was making like 15,000. Maybe I heard her 18. Then I think I heard 20 something, and then I was like, "Whoa, you did what?" She's like, "I checked it, $20-something thousand."
$20-some thousand
in 30 days.
In 30 days, like it was crazy, you know. And I could remember when we had a friend of his over here, and I was trying to sign him up, and he just would not budge. He was like, "Oh, I'm not interested. I don't want to do that. Oh, it's saturated. It's too many people doing it. Da 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 da. Y'all not making no money like that." And that was the same day that commissions had posted. And I was like, hot damn, I'm about to pull this up right now so I can show him that this business is real. So remember, I pulled up my laptop and I showed him my commissions, and he signed up on the spot. Ed signed his wife up. He was like, oh my God, this is crazy. I can't believe you all are making this type of money. So after that, I promoted to Triple Diamond. And I got another bonus for $50,000. So I was bringing in all the bonuses, you know, working hard. You know, I was consistent with my business. You know, every day I did a consistent schedule. So like I said, in the morning time, I was working my business. At lunchtime, I was sacrificing my time for lunch. Instead of going out with my coworkers, I was working my business. In the evenings, I was on the phone with my team. I was doing training calls. I was rapping people. I was going up and back and forth on the highway, rapping people. On the weekends, I was doing rap events. I was doing events at churches. My husband even went with me to events. Remember that time we went to, I don't know, we were way out Virginia somewhere. We've been in New York. We've been in Philadelphia doing events together. But I did a lot to get to where I am right now. And in just 9 months into the business, I was able to leave my job. And I remember before I actually submitted my resignation to my supervisor, I called you and I said, do you think I should leave my job? Because this is something that we really didn't talk about. That day was not planned when I submitted my resignation. You know, I've typed it up before numerous times. You know how you get mad at the supervisor, you be like, I'm leaving this place, I'm about to type up my stuff, and next thing you know, you throw it in the drawer, and you be like, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't leaving this good government job. So I've done that numerous times, and I did it one time before because I said, it works, it's blowing up, I'm making all this money, I'm about to type up my resignation, but I kept sticking it in my drawer. I was afraid. I was scared to death because that's all I knew. I went from high school straight into corporate America. You know, so that was like a good government job. People would be like, why did you leave the government? This is the best thing in the world. Because I knew nothing about entrepreneurship or, you know, being a business owner. So I called him, like I said, and I said, what do you think? You think I should leave my job? And he was like,
bye. I said, it's time to go.
It's time to go.
You made more than me in 4 months. In 1 month, I said, it's time to go.
So I did consult with my husband first because I remember back in the days before It Works, when I was trying to leave my job, he was like, heck no. So I said, well, let me go call him again before I jump out there and make sure it's okay with the hubby before I put this resignation letter in. So that day again was not planned. I grabbed that resignation letter. It was already signed. I just had to date it. So I dated it and I started walking towards my supervisor's office. And I gave her my resignation. And just to let you know, I never told anyone at my job that I was doing It Works. No one knew about the products. No one knew that even when I was going to corporate events, leaving town, putting in leave slips, they thought that I was doing something with the family or I was on sick leave or something like that. And the reason I never told anybody at work is because I didn't want them to mess up anything that was going on because it was going too well. You know how you had something that's just going so good? You feel like if you tell somebody something, they may wish bad on you. And next thing you know, everything falls apart. Well, that was how I was feeling. I said, I'm not telling anybody. I don't care. I don't need customers. I don't need them to be customers. I blocked them from social media. They kept trying to send me friend requests. I was like, oh no, they will not see what I'm doing. So I walked towards my supervisor's office and I lied. I'm sorry. I lied, God. I told her, I said, my husband wants me to be a stay-at-home mom. You know, I never told her exactly why I was leaving to do another business. And I said, well, he wants me home, and, we got a lot of things going on. She was like, I don't understand why you want to leave the government. Like, what else is out here better than the government? And to myself, I'm thinking, woman, I'm making more than you and an administrator of this whole business. But I didn't want to tell her that because, she may not believe me, because a lot of people just don't believe that we're making this much money a month. I don't even believe it. Do you still believe it? My mom still doesn't believe it either. But this company is real. A lot of people just don't believe it. So I gave her a resignation letter. I had a huge luncheon, and I was gone in 9 months after joining this business. And I know the company used to have this slogan. They used to say, give us a year and we'll change your life. And I used to look at that all the time when I first joined this business. I said, oh, let me give it a year. Hopefully this business will work for me. Hopefully it'll change my life. And in 9 months it did. I was able to retire from my 9 to 5 after slaving and working long hours for 16 years, fighting for promotions, and couldn't take off to be with my babies, and I couldn't attend PTA meetings or medical appointments because I could not take off to be with them. So now, after that, I promoted to Ambassador Diamond a month later, which is still within that 1 year. And I was working part-time, remember, before I left my job. So, if you all are working 9 to 5 and you're considering doing this business, or if you're doing this business now, you can do this, because I was able to get to Presidential Diamond making over $16,000 a month doing this business part-time, working this business straight from my cell phone, because I couldn't really get on my computers at work to do it. So everything was done from this cell phone. And I'm still working this business from the cell phone. So I did this business part-time, got to Presidential Diamond, left my job in 9 months. A month later, I promoted to Ambassador Diamond. And Ambassador Diamond is the highest level in the company. Ronessa Brown was the first African-American to reach that level, and I was the second out of 105,000 distributors at the time. So that was a huge accomplishment for me and my family and for my team. I was now full-time entrepreneur after that. And I was doing this business full time, which was a blessing. I started building my team. We worked, a lot of people coming in behind me that I brought in was able to leave their job and do this full time. My husband was happy that I was now home to be with the family and take time with the kids, to send them off to school, because before he was doing everything. He had to go to work, race home to put the kids on the bus, race back to work, race back home to take them to a medical appointment, go back to work, come back to attend PTA meeting. Like, he did everything because I couldn't leave my job. So when I was able to leave and do this full time, this really took the load off of him, because now I'm home and I can do so much with the family, and they can't get rid of me now. So how do you feel about me being home now? As a full-time mom and as an entrepreneur, businesswoman.
I love it. and she's not exaggerating. I mean, a lot of you guys, some of you guys know me before social media, and somehow I see Tracy. I grew up with Tracy. We all have a story, and this story is so real. Like, I don't even know how I did it, but I had to literally leave some scenes of people dying to run home and get kids on the bus, dressed, out the door, then run back. I mean, I don't know how I did it, but
you had to do it. I mean, it is what it is.
It was the sacrifices I had to make, because she was gone there before the sun even came up. And, doctor's appointments, I would have to leave work, shoot to the doctor, get them back to school, get back to work. So yeah, just that alone I'm just so grateful for it works.
So some of the benefits, and if it's some couples out here that's listening to us now, some of the benefits of working this business together, like we said, it's been a true blessing. We are so, we like closer than ever. Now, he's been my best friend since day one, but we do so much together. Now that we're doing this business together, we can go to a lot of the corporate events that the company puts together in Florida. We visited Florida numerous times together at the corporate events. We do a lot of traveling to different states. We do team trainings. Sometimes he comes to that or any other team activities. He's trying to come if his schedule allows him to do that. We work out together. How do you like us being business partners? Because he's also in the business as well. So he also has his team and he also has his own commissions. So how do you like working this business with your wife?
Oh, I love it. Isn't she cute? No, I'm sure. She's a superwoman. You guys that's on her team already know it. I just let her do her thing and stay out of the way. And she's changing all you guys' lives. You just don't know it. You are in the right place at the right time. Trust me.
Yeah.
We sat in the back 4 years ago and dreamed about everything that's happening right now. So all it's going to do is repeat itself. It's going to keep repeating. As long as you stay in the game, just stay in.
And look, I got to bring this up. And I know a lot of you all who've been in this business or who are, planning to join this business, a lot of you expect your family and friends to support you. That's just how it is. You think you're starting something wonderful, which you are. This is a wonderful, amazing business. But before you get started, you already have in your mind, my family is going to support me. They are my family. They're my blood. They're going to be there for me. My friends, they're my best friends. They're always out with me. We're partying together. We're hanging out all the time. We're on the phone all the time. They're going to be my first 2 customers. That's not going to happen, okay? Just to let you know, it may happen for you, but it didn't happen for us, okay? So we didn't get a lot of support in this business from day one. We had a lot of negative people that would talk bad about the products, that would talk bad about the business. We had a lot of close friends that we used to hang out with and travel with that just turned their noses up at us and was like, what are you guys doing? This is stupid. Y'all not going to make any money. This business isn't going to last. Right? So we speak about this all the time. And the people who talk bad about us, either through social media or just friends that we have, our circle went from this big to now we can count on our hands how many friends we've had. So all that to say is don't let that stop you from running your business and reaching your goals. Because if I would have listened to my best friend, or somebody that I talked to on the phone that I thought was behind me, that had my back, I would not be sitting here telling you my story right now. I would probably be just cutting off from work. You know what I'm saying? So you have to have your own mind, and you have to think about what's going to be right for you and your family. Don't think about what everybody else has to say. Think about you and your family and your why. And you go to work towards your goals. Whatever your goals are, you set your heart on, you go for it. If you have to sacrifice to get there, you got to do it. Okay, I had to do it all. We got a son that has a disability. He needs more attention than anybody, So I'm glad that I had my husband here who was able to step in when I was doing rap parties and going and traveling and doing the events. And then I had my mom that was also supportive, that was jump in and watch the kids for us. A lot of people don't have that. And once you start a business, a lot of family members and friends not going to like your success. If they start seeing you reaching diamond or, good things start happening, they're going to talk about you. They don't want to see you succeed. They don't want you to do well in the business. Remember, we went through that stuff. He could talk about that all day.
And social media will come for you because they came for us. All these people post about diamond, triple diamond, double diamond. And still working, still hating. She retired and living her life, enjoying her, and they saw it, and then they just mad.
Yeah, and
it's all good.
And guess what? They still are not going to budge, which is okay. It's so many people out here that would love this opportunity, that would love these amazing products. So the people who I've reached out to September 2012, October 2012, or early 13, that I thought that were good friends with me, that I said, you know what, we were all broke, and I know how you live it. Come join me because I know this business is going to help you change your life. It's helping me. I'm making real money and it's good money. They didn't want to take that leap and they didn't want to join me. But guess where they are now? They're still working and living paycheck to paycheck. Nothing has changed with these people, and they see us doing amazing. And sometimes people just, their pride just won't let them. You know, they still won't call and say, hey, you know, I see you doing well. You know, we just hit $1 million in the company in less than 4 years. We made over $1 million. You know, so I would love to see their faces right now.
And I'm not going to say no names, but real talk, it was people that she was like this with before any of this. I'm talking about 10 years ago. And once she started having success, they no longer spoke. And it's sad. I'm talking about these are like her buddies. Like I grew up with their spouses. Like it's a few of them. And they do not have any communication at all. And it's strictly because she chose to go to It Works and she had success. And it's sad as a society, that's how people do you. Even in my 9 to 5, it's people that work in my office that do not speak to me, have had no conversation in years over envy and jealousy. But if y'all know me, you know I could care less because I'm going to do me regardless. Yeah. Everybody know me, know that.
And it's not just friends. We have family members, too, that blocked us from social media. Yeah. But it's okay because they don't pay any bills over here in this house.
It's like they don't want to see you posted. They don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you happy. They you don't exist because you're having success. If you were still broke or this flop and you went back to work, then they'd be happy. They'd be right back.
Yeah, everybody would be your friend. Hey, girl, what you doing? You know, everybody's broke. Everybody's the same. But they just don't want to see you. And real true friends will congratulate you and say, girl, you're doing good. Or will say, hey, tell me more about it because this sounds like something that I would want to do. But it's rare that this stuff happens. So what about for the men? What advice would you say for the men who are maybe interested in joining with their spouses, or if they just interested in joining the business alone? Can you speak on the male perspective of it?
As far as the guys that's on here, I would just tell you, you gotta pretty much, you just gotta put your cool hat to the side, get with your lady or whoever invited you on the call and really, really learn what's going on and learn how to do this. Because a lot of guys say, it's for girls. I'm not with all that. But the relationships I've made since I joined this with the other husbands all across the United States, we like brothers now. And everybody has the same story. We like, what is this going on in our life? Like, how did we get here? And it's the man above. You know, we all believed in our ladies and we got their back, 100%. So if your lady's doing it and you're not quite sold, all I can tell you is if you don't even want to talk to people, just wear the apparel, hand out a few cards for her. That's enough support in its own. Just support her out in public, wear the clothes, blitz people with her, talk about it to your buddies, share her stuff on social media. That's at the minimum you could do. And then once you see success, it'll get a little more easier to where it's actually fun. And we have fun blitzing. I'm out all the time.
He does it more than I do.
If you wait on us or anything, I'm gonna try to pick your brain. And the other thing, talk to everybody. I don't care what color, race, anything. Just talk. You never know who you're talking to. You never know who need this and was looking for something like this. So you just gotta talk to everybody.
So let's talk about some of the products that we love, because we like to work out. If y'all haven't seen us, we love boxing. We box all the time. We work out 6 days a week. We work out hard. So I know it's a lot of people out here that say, what are men using? Are these products for both men and women? Do you get those questions a lot? Because I know I do. They think it's just for women. I don't know why. So for men, what are your favorite products?
For me?
Yeah, he loves the skincare more than
I do. I use quite a bit of this stuff. I use the wraps, the greens, the weightlifting guys. The New You is great. Fat Fighters. The cleanse, I just drank one.
He just drank the cleanse, so
she trying to stay away.
I told him, I said, we're not gonna be long.
But I do that. I have the shake.
He loves
I
the
do
shake.
The shake after I work out.
Yeah. What else we do? Fat Fighters, Thermofit. We love the energy drink. Oh, we gotta have the energy drinks before we step foot in the gym. We have to have all the energy we can.
Because I am busy and all over the place, I gotta keep my eyes.
And your allergies too, because of his allergies, his eyes. He wake up with these puffy eyes, so he loves the wow. He just put on a facial mask the other day, so he loves the skincare. He's not using the hair, skin, and nail growth. Bald is beautiful. But he loves, and I love all of the majority of the products that you just named. I use the same thing.
Oh, and the defining gel.
Defining gel. Yeah. We fight over. Let me tell you what we fight over. Defining gel, wraps. We been here fighting over wraps. Where my wraps? You got my wraps. I said, I just sold a box the other day. You sold my box, but where is the money? Because you can sell your products for retail price. So I'm selling stuff left and right in the cabinets, and he looking for his products. I'm like, oops, I sold it. Because when I go to the gym, I like clean up. So I'm like the supplier. I'm the pusher girl that has all the products for everybody at the gym. So I'm steadily just taking his auto ship products, selling his stuff. And when it's time for him to wrap up, he like, where are my wraps? I'm like, oh my God, I just sold a box. So we been here fighting over products because they're so amazing. So we love them. We use them on a daily basis. So I want to talk now about how to get.
Let me just say one more thing. And for the fellas to piggyback on what I told you guys, let her do the products on you. If you want to just sit there and let her film you getting wrapped or take pictures, that's still supporting her. If you want her to try the wow, be her tester, let her do that. Show yourself, mixing up the shake. All these things you can do that's showing support for your lady or whoever enrolled you. You just never know with social media. I mean, the sky's the limit with social media. You never know who's watching, who could see that could change your life.
How did you feel when we hit the Millionaires Club?
How did I feel?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Y'all don't even understand. It's still every day I say, just pinch me and let me know it's real. But it's real. This is it right here.
This is the trophy, and this was the person who came into this business, knew nothing about direct sales, first direct sales business ever, and in less than 4 years made over $1 million in this company. Pretty amazing, right? So for my team that's out there, I want y'all to come get this. I know you guys are next, future millionaires out here. So let's get into how to get started now. And like I said early on in the call, I was telling you guys, I said $99 I just did not have. But it's $99. And now I'm looking like, you don't have $99. But it's $99 to get started with this business, which is very inexpensive compared to other network marketing businesses. With the $99, you're going to get a business builder's kit. In that kit, you're going to get a box of wraps so you can actually try the products on yourself. Or you could sell the box of wraps and make your $99 profit back. You're also going to get some marketing material in that box. So that's your startup kit. As soon as you come into the business, they'll ship that box to you so you can have your products and your material on hand. You'll also get a website so you can come up with some fancy names. I never changed my name. I think mine was Tyler's Body Makeover. And yours is GQ Makeover. So he has his own as well. So you'll get your website set up. So as soon as you're all enrolled, you'll have your website up and running. You can start getting your family and friends if they'll support you and, behind you and, do that. If the friends and family will support you, then they can go on your website and purchase products from you. We use social media a lot when we was coming into the business. That's how I really grew my business. Like he said, we would post products and we would post that we were at events together. So we use a lot of the social media to actually grow our business, to get customers and get distributors to join our team. You'll also get some training. You'll get the free online training, which is in your back office of your website. You'll get some documents in there also that you can refer to help you grow your business. There's amazing training. I do training calls. If you're going to be joining my team or other leaders that's on this call, whoever invited you on this call, they're going to be hosting their own training calls as well. So you'll get the leadership, great leadership. You'll get the tools. You'll get the information that you need to grow your business on a daily basis. So you'll never come into this business and be like, I don't know what to do. Where do I start? Because you're getting so much information that you can't not be successful in this business. While we're aiming to have people, more ambassadors in this company. We want to see more millionaires in this company. So we want to see you guys successful, especially for those distributors that are on this call right now. We want to see you at ambassador level. We want to see you as millionaires. So that's why we do so many training calls, and we provide you with so many resources, tips, and tools to help you grow your business. And this is what the new people who are listening, this is what you're going to get from us. We also have a team page where we'll introduce you and have you in that team page so you can get some documents, some training tools, and a lot of great information that's going to really help you grow your new business. And we'll connect you to people in different areas because we have distributors worldwide. We have like 7,000 distributors in our downline. Can you believe that? In just 4 years in the business, we have over 7,000 distributors in our downline, and they're from all over the world, from different countries or different states. So if you plan on joining us and you're not in the area that your sponsor or whoever invited you on this call is, then we'll connect you to someone in that area so you can kind of team up with them, because we want to work together. We're one team, one mission. So, you know, we're here to help you. We want to help you build your business, and we want to see you successful. What else can we add on? What else can you add on, Jamie, to say for anybody out here?
The same thing I said earlier. You just talk to everybody. Never quit. Let the haters motivate you.
Let the haters motivate you.
I love when they hate. Oh my God, I love it. It makes me want to do 17 more things to make money.
Right.
So that's just the way I think. Anybody tell me I can't do it, I'm going to do it 5 times.
Right. And I think that's probably why we're successful. Because we had so many people out here that just hated what we were doing, and they just talked so bad about us. It motivated us to do so much more in our business and in life, period. Because it's not just it works that we're doing. We have multiple things that we're doing. My husband is also, what are you doing, the parties and events. He does events as well. You know, we're doing investments and everything now. So it's not just it works. It allows you to do multiple things as well. And this is something that he really loves to do. And I'm able to do things that I like to do as well, because I don't have to go into a 9-to-5 anymore. I'm a full-time entrepreneur. So I'm able to do lots of things that I like to, you know, enjoy doing, different hobbies. I love to travel. I love spending time with the family. So what else? Oh, let me talk about the bonuses before I let you guys go. We have some amazing bonuses out here for people who are not in the business. You can still get these bonuses if you join and sign up today. They're starting at $10,000. They go all the way up to $150,000. That's big money. So these bonuses are available. Just like I said, in the first year in this business, I was able to get $85,000 in bonuses alone, and that wasn't including my commissions. Okay, so these bonuses are available. Those who are distributors that are on these calls, I know some of you have already reached those bonuses or gotten those bonuses by now, but you have the chance to collect multiple bonuses in this company. So you can get a $10,000 bonus, and you can get a $20,000. You can keep collecting these bonuses and get over $200,000 and some thousand in bonuses in just 1 year. So this is crazy, crazy money, crazy money. So, you know, take advantage of that. Those of you that are on this call and were invited by someone that's in the business, a distributor, you know, reach out to them, you know, let them know that you're interested. Hopefully you're interested in joining today. If you want to be a customer, you know, the products are amazing. They're all natural products, reasonable price, because you can't beat these prices that they are. Really great. You'll see great results. But if you want to become a distributor, that's even better. We would love to have you on our team. You'll be working with the person who invited you on the call, as well as me and another top number 3 leader, Vanessa Brown. So again, I thank you all for joining us.
We appreciate your time. Follow up back with whoever invited you, or whether it's products or as a distributor, and come get this money and come get healthy and change some people's lives.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. Have a good night, everyone.